With the U.S. government shutdown entering its 7th day with no real clear end in sight. So joining us now for more on this is White House and Washington reporter for Politico and Newsmax contributor Daniel Littman, as well as pollster and host of the Political Trade Secrets podcast, Dustin Olson. Gentlemen, good morning to you both. Dustin, do you agree with Daniel here? I mean, the Senate, of course, is meeting once again at 10 a.m. Eastern time. Do you see an end in sight soon, or do you think this is just going to drag on?
I really have no idea what's going through the heads of a few of these senators. It's going to take a few of them to flip. I do think eventually you're going to see that, or Schumer's going to ask a few of them to do so, even if he's not going to publicly say that's what he wants to happen. It's interesting. We had the Harvard Caps poll came out yesterday, and you won't be surprised to find out that 70+% of Americans do not like the shutdown. So people in the Senate will start to feel that, I'm sure. It is right now kind of split between the two parties as to who they think are actually accountable for it. But it's interesting. The American people are pretty perceptive. 55% said that they think that Democrats are doing this for their base, and that's the motivation.
Yeah, I mean, 55%, more than the majority. I think that's good news that the American public is not really picking up on that gaslighting from the Democrat side. But then you've got White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt really expressing the overwhelming importance of passing this bill. Let's take a listen to what she had to say.
Millions of American federal workers are under enormous financial stress as a result, wondering how they will pay their bills and take care of their families. If the Democrats do not vote to open the government tonight, federal workers will not receive their next full paycheck. Additionally, the special supplemental nutrition program for women, infants, and children will run out of federal money very soon.
Yeah, Daniel, she's been talking about WIC for days now and just the importance of keeping that going. I mean, I don't know. Hearing that kind of stuff, how can the Democrats not budge in the importance of helping these American families?
Yeah, it's quite ironic because Democrats are all about helping federal workers and about helping people who need help in the government safety net for WIC, poor Americans, is something that they're always talking about. But of course, it is ironic that Caroline Leavitt and the Trump administration are talking about the importance of helping our federal workers when DOJ was cutting thousands of them earlier this year. And federal workers are not the biggest fans of the Trump administration because they have felt kind of under attack as the deep state and all of that. And so it seems like the tables have really turned where Trump is now trying to make himself out to be the savior of federal workers and someone who really cares about their financial livelihoods.
Dustin, I want to expand on what Daniel was just saying, because Trump has also been talking about laying off non-essential federal workers. I think he's trying to cut the fat in what is necessary in the federal workforce and what is not necessary in the federal workforce. And in my opinion, I think that this shutdown is really kind of bringing a spotlight to who's who.
Yeah, it's interesting. The August Harvard-Harris poll actually showed that 14 of 15 policies that they tracked that the Trump administration is pursuing, that those are popular with the majority of Americans. And one of those, in the top three, was 73% of Americans like what the administration is doing to cut waste and fraud in government. So that's extremely popular. Now, one of the things that the administration does extremely well is they understand incentives and disincentives. So you have them advocating for federal workers on one hand, but then making it very clear if Democrats continue to pursue this path that there could be some big cuts. So I think you get both the carrot and the stick with this, and they understand that that's a good way to move people. Now, it's interesting, 65% in that Harvard-Harris or Harvard Caps poll yesterday said that they would like to see the Democrats throw in the towel and pass the continuing resolution. Even 39% of Democrats agreed with that.
All right, well, we will see. And of course, we will keep our close eye on this today and all week if necessary. Daniel, Dustin, gentlemen, thank you for your time this morning. Really appreciate it.
Great. Thanks, Alex.